Whether it's hamburgers or ribeyes that you plan on grilling this 4th of July weekend, there are some do's and don'ts for the grill master. Chef Jason Long is here from Sullivan's today with their list of easy-to-make mistakes and tips for a flavorful holiday. Chef, thanks for being here once again.
My pleasure.
Before you even get the grill going, you've got to do some stuff to make sure you've got a good meat to put on there. So how do you choose a good meat?
Well, one of the things you want to choose is you want to look for is flavor. And you want to look for something that's a nice thick steak, so you can really sear it nice and hot and without overcooking it. So what I've chosen today is we chose a ribeye.
Okay.
And what we're looking for is the marbling. So a lot of marbling equals more flavor, is going to equal a lot juicier steak. So all these little white flecks, that's all the marbling that we're looking for, and a really good steak, and about a 3/4 to an inch thick.
And how do you prepare it before it even goes on the grill?
The first thing you want to do is take it out of your fridge and kind of room temp it. That way it cooks evenly and the meat gets to relax, so it's a little bit more tender. If you put a cold steak right on the grill, the meat will seize up a little bit tougher.
A lot of people
it won't cook as evenly.
Will just kind of reach in the cupboard and sprinkle it with whatever spices that they have in their cupboard. But what do you recommend to season?
I recommend, first of all, choosing a really high quality meat, and then you don't really need to do a lot to it. Best thing you want to do is use kosher salt and some cracked black pepper. Let the meat really stand out and do the talking. Yeah. And when you season it,
less is more theory.
The less is more as far as seasoning, but you want to give it a good crust. And what we call is feeding the chickens. So you get a nice pinch of it, you come up high, okay, and then you give it a good solid crust on both sides. Okay. So, and the reason you come up high like that is so it's nice and even. You don't get any clumpy and overly salted areas. Okay. Okay.
All right. And now, grilling temperature, you want to sear it on both sides?
You want to sear it on both sides. You want to sear it on a really hot grill. On a charcoal grill, you want to make sure the coals are nice and white hot. And on a gas grill, just find that really hot spot and sear it on that spot.
What do you find are the common mistakes people make?
Too much turning, moving it around too much. You know, trying to get those those grill marks. You know, unless you're in a restaurant, you don't need grill marks. Right. You know what I mean? So, but the secret is to really just sear it, leave it alone, sear it nice and hot, and seal in those juices and create that crust.
So we've got our meat now. There are also some side dishes that can go along with it.
You can do 100 things. I mean, it's summertime right now, so you can do some nice grilled asparagus. Then what you really want to focus on is what's in season. Okay. I brought along a nice little salad. Okay. Some summer tomatoes, some asparagus, some avocado, and some arugula. And a little bit of cucumber. So everything that's real nice. It's light. It's hot outside. Right. And these are in season. So number one, they're going to be better quality, better tasting, and they're going to be less expensive.
Now, is this something we might find on Sullivan's new menu?
Yeah, we just started a new menu. This is kind of a version of one of our new salads called the Market Fresh Salad. And that'll be seasonal. It has some fresh roasted corn, tomatoes, and mozzarella and cucumber.
Wonderful. And this is a new, what, $39 menu, kind of a prefix?
Yeah, we just started, it's called the Sure Thing. It's a prefix menu. It's 3 courses. It includes an appetizer, super salad, and an entree. And the entree usually will include some sort of side dish with it.
What you may not be able to see behind the menu is this a mustard based sauce?
Whole grain and honey mustard vinaigrette.
And is this what you would kind of put on the side, or would this go on the salad?
This would go on the salad, kind of drizzle it. And this dressing I chose because it's got a little sweetness to it, but it's got a little tartness from the mustard. And it'll go great with the arugula, which is a little bit bitter and peppery.
Wonderful. Chef Jason Long from Sullivan's here. Reminder, the ground is still a bit dry. If you are grilling outside, just make sure you be careful and use some of his tips for a tasty holiday weekend. Thank you so much. We'll put this on our website in case you want to play it back and use the tips on your own grill.